Boaty, I reckon, is a good one. And then there's going to be like CC and Stepspeed. We should all get together and do it.
MGZ beat magnets.
Rainbow.
Not to
Number of
16,
different
20.
colours.
How many colours do you have
Fuck
on
you know.
your car?
Stickers? I reckon I'd... Yeah, you'd win the stickers.
Are we live now, are we?
Yeah.
we're
So what do we say? We should do a YouTube channel, Top Trumps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that as well.
Community channel, Top Trumps. So like
Oh, right.
every channel send us a photo
Of their channel.
of their cars.
No, do it on the channels.
Nah, you could do that then. I'll do it
Yeah,
on
you
cars.
just think that's the only way you're going to win anything,
No, I'd win on cars as well.
would you? You wouldn't win on cars. How could you win on cars? You've just got a load of silver cars, and none of them really work most of the time.
I've got the fastest cars. I've got the most interesting cars.
You've got the fastest.
I've got the most fun cars. Yeah,
The most fun.
yeah.
What's fun about any of your cars?
You
I
say
certainly
that-
didn't have a lot of fun yesterday with it.
You had a lot. You had a lot of fun when you collected it.
Jeopardy, you'd win on Jeopardy.
Jeopardy, yeah.
Jeopardy facts.
An MGTF is fun.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah.
It's fun to drive,
Yeah,
just not much fun to fix.
yeah. Well, it's not all about that.
It's about getting wet.
It's fun.
Getting wet.
Yeah, it's about being stood at the side of the M67.
If you and me did Top Trumps, you wouldn't win a single one.
Would I not?
Not on cars.
Are
No.
you saying that mustard's not a top trump?
It's cars, man. How's he going to win anything with those?
Okay.
Nigel, we've already said Nigel's going to win.
On what?
On personality.
Bollocks, she's going to kick his ass.
Which one's
Yeah, exactly. You've got to ask, which one's that?
Sheeson again?
Which one's that? Oh yeah.
Wetleg would kick his ass.
Why is that one
silver
interesting?
Right, listen, Wetleg is clearly going to win because if you're genuinely judging on personality, then Wetleg had a voice and made jokes and stuff. Nigel's never done that.
No.
He just sits there looking fucking idiotic.
You know, again, going back to Father Ted, you know where there's that doodle, that diagram for Dougal, and he's got rabbits outside and brain inside.
Oh yeah.
I think you've swapped them round.
No, Wetleg is funny. Wetleg has got personality. Wetleg has appeared on videos talking.
Wetleg's still a car.
Well,
Yeah.
right. Okay. So I agree with your point entirely there. I don't think it really was Wetleg actually doing that conversation.
Well, you're wrong. I mean, all right, technically you're correct because it was.
Something else.
It was
you.
No, it was a synthesized voice, but it was Wetleg who told it what to say.
Was it?
Yeah,
Right. Did you used to have an imaginary friend when you was growing up?
yeah, you.
No, he's just got all of them now.
I'll tell you what. One of these days he's going to tell me that he had this wish as he was growing up. All he wanted was a hairy friend. And when he met me, he suddenly realised it was me, the man he'd been thinking about all this time.
No.
I hate to break it to you, but throughout my childhood, the only thing I thought about was racing bicycles.
That's true.
I didn't think about hairy friends.
Did you not?
Well, I didn't have any hairy friends because all of my friends shaved.
Were those your real friends though?
Your
Yeah.
imaginary one.
I didn't have any imaginary friends. I had lots of real friends.
Right. Okay. That may be true, but
Well, it is.
it might not be.
Except it is.
But we all know that if you say something, it doesn't necessarily mean it's true.
They're like the chickpeas and baked beans.
Oh, that's like that. Yeah.
No, that's true though.
You've actually got me to the point I googled it.
No, they're genuinely. They're both pulses. They're exactly the same thing. It's just that the.
Let's
They're
not do
both
this.
pulses.
No.
They're exactly the same thing.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah. Just like Shison and Nigel.
They're just
Yeah.
prepared
Yeah,
differently.
yeah, they're both pulses, aren't they?
Yeah. Well, they're exactly the same car.
No, they're not.
They're just prepared differently.
Right.
One's in the
Shison
sweet
is
tomato
faster.
sauce.
Shison is rarer. Shison is more powerful. Shison is more exclusive. Shison has got a better level of equipment. I mean, how far do you want me to keep going on?
She's
But
in-
level of
I
level
challenge
of
you.
equipment
I
doesn't always
challenge
make a
you
car
to
better.
a race. Nigel against Shison.
Oh, I'd like to watch that.
Yeah.
It's going to be
that's,
embarrassing.
that's
It is for
tricky.
you, yeah.
That is thin ice, though. I think Shison probably would. Is it Shison 1.6
Yeah.
Yeah.
and CVT?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Take your glasses off.
Right.
Why did you do that?
Okay. I bet you Barney.
Oh!
This is like the Rochdale version of Need for Speed.
You bet me, Barney.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So
So he wins,
So,
he gets
right,
it.
if I lose, you get Barney. What do I get if I win?
All his cars.
What wood of his cars would you want?
Well, it's got to be the same value, isn't it? I mean, not that it matters, because Shison
No,
couldn't
it doesn't
possibly
matter.
lose.
It's Need for Speed pink slips. It doesn't have to be the same value.
How does that work?
Well, you just say a car. Or you say a car. You say a car of his that you'd want.
Right.
So it's not down to you.
Well, name your car then.
Okay. Can't think of any that you've got that I want though.
Wet leg
Wet leg.
or minge bag.
Yeah, minge bag maybe. Now it's fixed.
Okay. Right. Yeah, but there's no cheating. You can't make some stupid fucking obstacle course. It's got to be a proper.
Oh right, I see.
It's got to be a proper speed off.
A speed off.
Yeah.
Is it a point to point? Straight line or?
Well, I don't know. We haven't sorted the details, have we? I mean, it should
Such a
be.
shame
Yeah,
I
it should be
didn't
in an empty car park at night, just a straight line.
A car park.
Yeah, a really big one. So that we can do like a 0 to 60
You'd have to have a very big car park to get to 60.
or a standing quarter. Well, not in Shison, you wouldn't. You would in night.
You could go to Santa Pod.
Oh yeah.
That's
But you have to pay for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
been to Santa Pod.
Couldn't we just go on the motorway when it was really quiet?
True.
The thing, I tell you what, the trouble with this chap though, he could get beaten hands down and he'd
They
still deny it.
yeah.
Well, no, because it'd be on video, wouldn't it?
He'd still
That would
deny
still-
it. What difference would that make? Not only would you deny it, but you'd actually admit that you're denying that you're lost, but you've still won.
On a technicality.
I can't remember if I told you this or told them this, but I'm a member of
Is
Facebook
anybody
group.
looking at comments, by the way?
Yes, I
Yeah,
am.
Joe's in charge. He's going to read them out and answer them.
Is it?
Basically, Tracy said hello. Julia said hello.
Oh God, not her again.
Yeah,
honestly.
and Pure Evil.
Jesus.
Pure evil.
Oh, Adam, that new carbon fibre wing looks good.
Could you put a bit more gumph and gusto into it?
What? Julie is it Julie?
Yeah.
Yeah. Good. Hello, lovely Tracy. Hello, Joe. Hello, Mustard and Ketchup. Hello, Smashing Simon. Hello, Pure Evil. And hello, everyone.
Right.
You do sound like you should be on Radio 1.
I don't know how. I wouldn't
I'm a member of a Facebook group for ex-racing cyclists, and somebody said, and I thought this was brilliant, the older we get, the better we were.
Ex-racist.
Well, that's true, yeah. Everything.
Yeah.
Let's have a look at. I tell you what, if we all click on this, then we're basically going
Good
to up your numbers,
afternoon,
aren't we?
everyone.
Do you know what I'm going to do right
Could
now?
you send money as well? Could you become a channel member?
Do you realise that nobody's clicked like on this until I turned up?
If I give you £1 now out of my pocket, will you become a channel member?
Where would you prefer? Right, so it's £1 for channel membership, yeah?
Yeah.
I'll,
Well, it's 99p. You're going to
Right.
be a penny in profit.
so yeah, I'll be a penny in profit, and then when you get your channel membership money, then you're another 39 pence down.
It's so annoying. The
Yeah, but I
little
want you
heart
to be a
gets in the
channel
way.
member.
Yeah.
Why?
And I can't read it until someone.
Because
We've got
it-
enough channel
I'm gonna put
members.
Hello.
Yeah, but if you've got like a famous channel member, it's going to encourage other people
I
to
read a
take out
comment
channel
now?
membership.
Simon from Smashing Pistons says, hello, read this out, Joe. Boaty, you tosser.
There's £1. Become a member.
Blank.
All right, I'll do it later on.
No, do it now.
I'm not doing that.
Do it live.
No, I'm embarrassed.
I want my phone back.
Come on.
Where did that go?
Did you understand what they were going on about there? I've not been.
He was
attention.
paying him to subscribe, be a member of his own channel.
Oh.
Yeah.
How desperate is that?
It's
I
not
think
desperate. It's good business.
What, paying me
Yeah.
on your live stream to be a member of your channel?
Yeah, because
So you lose money on it, and I refuse it as well.
yeah, it's like
How's that good business?
Yeah, what am I? Because your name on my list of channel members is going to say, "Oh, Project Nigel is subscribed to this. This must be a brilliant channel. I too will become a channel member."
Except, of course, they'll know why I'm a channel member. Because you give me a fiver to do so.
No, it wasn't a fight. Not everybody's going to watch this live stream. Who's going to watch this?
Well,
Uh,
I
well,
am.
6
Joe
people
is.
are.
Yeah, we are.
Well, most
We
of
are.
us are.
Now I know why Joe's a member and Simon's a member.
I didn't
This
pay
is why you're
them.
fucking skint.
I didn't pay them. They're not as tight-fisted as you. I'm your best friend and you haven't spared 99p.
No, sod you.
I think you give him more than that.
Give us
Give
a-
pence
give us-
in coffees.
Yeah, give us a five and I'll do it.
No! Okay, but you have to become a Connoisseur SE member.
You'll lose even more money then. I thought it was about having the green writing anyway, rather than. Uh-oh.
Hello.
Holy
Now,
let
I'm
back
sorry.
in.
Wasp. Hello, the doors, the windows this way, mate. Let's give that wasp a name.
Is it a wasp?
Jasper.
Jasper.
Have you ever had a Jasper as part of your life?
I have.
I have.
I think
A
I have, but I
brown
can't remember
Labrador.
who it were.
Oh, mine was a dog as well.
Was it?
Yeah,
It's a good name for a dog, isn't it?
yeah.
What about a carrot? Would you call your carrot Jasper?
I never called him. I never called him Jasper
What?
or Carrot.
Your carrot.
No, I never called him Jasper
He's trying
or
to
Carrot.
name drop.
What did you call him then?
Sometimes JC, but normally Bob.
JC.
Oh gosh, here's another famous Jesus Christ one of them.
Or Bob.
Apparently the best initials to have.
Are they?
So they say, yeah. Or so somebody said. I'm not sure it was.
Well,
now.
they didn't work out very well for Jesus. He was nailed to some wood.
I'm changing my name.
Yeah, only once. Oh yeah, of course you as well.
Yeah, but for quite a long time. And I don't think I'd enjoy that. To be honest.
Boaty wants the kudos of having a big name as a member.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm willing to pay £1 for it.
Right, why don't you go and ask Hubnut?
Adam says, I'm holding out for £2 a month to be a professional channel member.
I think it's outrageous that you're not a channel member.
But
Right.
you're not a channel member of him.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
he's too expensive.
I'm not.
What?
I think your lowest is $3.99, isn't
Is it?
Yeah, and that's way too much.
Oh, so I didn't know what I was
Well, it might
doing.
be too.
Yeah, but he-
I did it in a bit of a rush. I was in a panic because you told me how to do it, and I just did it.
Yeah, and you just did it a year after I told you to do it.
But
It
Paul
took
has
you a
quality
year.
content on his. Yours is just
Does
daily
he?
diaries.
Does he?
Yeah.
Really?
Have you watched it?
What, his videos?
Personally, the levels don't really matter, do they? I haven't had my cake or.
Ah,
And
yeah.
I've been a member for 7 months
Yeah.
and I've never had any benefits.
Right, so you didn't have Momo cooked for you.
You did that so we could make a video out of it.
So you didn't have Momo's cooked for you. And
I
you're
wonder why
not
he's not
getting
got many channel
and you're not
members.
and you're not getting a free night staying at my beautiful
That's true,
cottage in the
that's very
Peak District
true.
Oh, how
National
much do you
Park.
normally charge for that?
150. 150.
I'm going to say actually,
That's my standard
you are
Airbnb
a
rate.
good host. You did make some food, and you bought some tea.
Yeah.
Tea
He is a
juice.
good host.
Yeah.
He is a good host. That's your skills.
Yeah.
But I've not had any cake, that's what I'm saying.
So you've had all the perks and you haven't paid.
Ah.
You fucking freeloader. And you've had the full whack. You've had Momo, you've had staff curry, you've had the whole kit and caboodle. I
Keep
did
it
all
going.
the washing up.
Have you had cake?
Steak?
He's
No.
had steak.
Steak.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Steak.
And you won't shell out. No, you know, fuck you. I'm getting a new friend. You fucking shit you are.
How many times have you billed him for work on his cars?
Oh, that's a good one.
Mm.
Oh,
How many times has he done any work on my cars?
How much are you charging him for yesterday?
99 pence, I guess.
Yesterday, for once, I can't knock him. But the last time he did some work...
Oh, right. Yeah, but that's it. You can't knock me today. It's fresh in your mind being able to get home, isn't it? But next week, you'll have forgotten all about it.
No, I'll tell you what I haven't forgotten about. Shison. I dropped him off for one little bit of work. One of your subscribers gave you the part that was needed fixing, and he sat here for 9 months.
Yeah, but that 9 months was inclusive of all that time where I didn't have the part.
You had it in the first week.
No, I didn't.
You did.
No, I didn't.
You did.
No, I didn't.
You totally
No, I didn't.
did.
No, I didn't.
Did.
No, I
Did.
didn't. No, I didn't.
You totally did.
No, I didn't.
You totally did,
No, I
and you
didn't.
know it.
No, I didn't.
Hold
No,
the
I
hedgehog
Dream
of
title.
hold the hedgehog of
Best
truth.
friends
No,
for
I
life.
didn't.
BFF.
When did? Yeah, exactly.
I did not have it.
We know. We all know. We know, don't we, Hoggy? Yeah, we
Hoggy.
do.
Tracy, laugh my fucking ass off. That Boaty is making the same complaint about Project Nigel as Matt did about Boaty.
Well done, Tracy.
Rover Joe, have you told Paul about the foot incident yesterday?
The foot's incident.
Oh, the guy that keeps asking about your foot.
Oh no, you told me.
And
about
then
that.
everybody were offering to take the socks off for no reason.
I just want a
There should
tenner
be
off to
another
go.
rule that no socks
Yeah,
should be
but who
taken
is
off in
it?
the caravan.
It might be just a person that we know is just messing around.
It probably is.
I think it's probably him because they've got a lot in common. They're perverts and they're not willing to part with any cash.
That could be anybody in this caravan.
You've just bought lunch. Joe bought lunch yesterday.
Not for me, he didn't.
I would have.
Yeah, well, he wouldn't
It's
have
not
done.
his fault you weren't there.
How is the
It's yours.
footprint on the ceiling?
I was blaming you for that. I thought that was you.
How would I have put the footprint up?
Well, I don't know. It's a challenge. I did forgetting that maybe I hadn't even noticed it, so that when you actually eventually sit in the caravan, with us,
We've
you
talked
can
about it
point
before.
out.
We have talked about it before.
Yeah.
That's like a safety boot footprint.
Same as
that.
the beards and bangers sticker.
Yeah.
Oh, that was Matt. There's another one on that window, isn't there?
Yeah, there is.
Facing
Oh,
the other
yeah.
way.
Bit of a waste of his stickers, isn't it? Really. Who's going to see
It's
those?
just the equivalent of what
Oh,
he
that was a slight thing that I buggered up on the live last night. I mentioned that you gave me a sticker and everyone wasn't happy because some people bought free cars from you.
And not got stickers.
Yeah.
Although I'm
But-
sure them cars would have had stickers in them already.
Yeah.
They've often. Don't complain at me if you haven't got a sticker.
It was Pingu complaining.
Ah, right.
Is that alright?
It's not that often they end up with a sticker in them. Yours.
You have to buy a car from Senior Mustard to get a sticker.
I got a sticker.
Oh, it's alright.
You got them in yours.
I've got a sticker. I've got a
That's
sticker in Brian
because
Johnston.
Brian Johnston was actually, I was using it as my car for a while.
Yeah, for about 10 days, and he said, "Fuck this, I can't stand it."
Because you were doing a test about
And-
smoking, weren't you?
Yeah, because
Yeah.
it does.
You
just
must
chuff a-
really hate that because you stopped using that car mid-month. You gave away half a month's tax.
I got bored with it. That was really it.
It's actually a brilliant car to drive. I don't know how you got bored of it.
It drives well, but I just don't like the facelift. I don't like the facelift interior. On the street-wise, I don't mind too much because at least it's a bit.
Yeah, because it's
And they're
country.
So your
It's
two
kind of
most
just own.
recent cars that you've obsessed over are Eric, facelift, and Barney, facelift. But you don't like facelift cars. Yeah, that makes sense.
I haven't obsessed
You
over.
outstandingly hairy hypocrite.
Barney's not a facelift though, really.
No,
Except he is.
no, he's a
It's not.
Well,
mid-face.
he's half one because the front's got round headlights,
Yeah.
but the back is.
It's got the interior. He said he doesn't like the facelift
Yeah.
interior. And it's got the full facelift interior.
But
Yeah.
Streetwise has got that split rear seat. hasn't
As
it?
did Eric.
Yeah, Well, Eric, I used that because it was just, it was good because it's so good on fuel.
Yeah.
And then I just kind of got to like it because it was a nice car.
Which is shed.
Yeah, it's a shed, but that's good because it meant that I could make it better.
I cut that out of my video.
What?
We had a long section in yesterday's Daily Diary where Joe was talking. Oh no, it wasn't in yesterday's. It was in Sunday's, and Joe was talking about how lovely your car was, and I was just absolute howling shit.
I liked Eric.
Eric, right?
Eric's a shed.
Well, it is now.
It was anyway.
But we all think Derek's a shed, but
He
we all
is.
like it.
Me and Trace, I bought lunch.
Derek is a shed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So was Eric.
Yeah, kindly Simon
No.
bought lunch.
No, Eric is a lot less of a shed than what Derek is.
Oh come on.
What?
Right. That's like saying right. If I was going to have sex with a dead woman, I would choose this woman because she's only been dead for a month rather than this one who's been dead for 3 months.
Well,
it's still not a pleasant experience.
Yeah, but
How do you know?
I don't think that point is very well put, because surely it does make a difference in
I
that
shagged a
respect.
Liverpudlian. I mean, that's the closest thing that you...
don't expect to get this live stream monetized.
Oh, I've given up on ever getting a bloody live stream monetised again.
Right, so I still don't really get your point. I mean, I do. I get it from your logic, but just when you try and transfer that into actual logic...
If
it doesn't
something
work.
is a shed, it doesn't matter how much of a shed it is. It's still a shed.
Oh, I see. Right. Just like if something's dead, it's still dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
It might be more dead because it's been dead longer,
That's
but
not
it's
more
still
dead,
not
though,
going to
is
be
it?
a pleasant experience.
Yeah, no, but you've just gone against your own logic there and said more dead.
How have I?
But by saying more dead.
No, I'm trying. Yeah, because that's what you're saying. You're saying more of a shed. So I'm using your logic against you.
Yeah, but that works. Something can be more of a shed.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it
What about
doesn't matter.
Shison?
That's
Is
the
Shison a
point.
shed?
No,
Oh, what about those scabby front wings and your bold tyres?
it hasn't got bolt tyres.
Well, that's unusual.
It's
Yeah,
got
and-
4 brand new tyres.
Right, what
Who are
about
we on
your
about?
what about your grotty wheels?
Shison.
What grotty wheels?
They're always grotty on that car.
No, they're not.
You don't clean them properly.
Oh,
I have cleaned them properly. I
Absolutely.
cleaned them the Saturday.
Did you?
Yeah.
What with a toothbrush?
No, with an actual wheel brush that I bought from Halfords.
Right, and did you get all the brake dust off?
Yeah.
Did he? Have you seen it?
what? She's
I've never seen that car look particularly clean.
No, Shison's front wheels are the same colour as copper.
That's the wrong colour then, isn't it?
They were before I cleaned them.
Yeah.
Right, so
I've been using it
I
as
might
a
even have
daily,
a
so
photo
they
of
got.
Shison.
I've been using it as a daily, so they got very dirty.
Actually, why is one front wheel clean and the other really brown? now
Because
we're looking at it, that one's pretty immaculate, and the one on
Yeah.
the passenger side is more browner than your wheels.
Bloody hell.
see if you can work it out. Have a guess.
Alright, I'm out of a... Look, you can't even see the silver.
huh?
Oh dear.
Right, see if you can guess how that happened.
I would say it's probably because you've worn your brake pad down to nothing. I know you've got his rusty metals scraping against even more rusty
No,
metal.
it's not that. The simple answer is I cleaned one and not the other. And I'm disappointed that none of you managed to work that out. You're supposed to be intelligent people.
And how's that not a shed?
To be honest, I would get bored cleaning those wheels. They're too complicated.
They're not.
A car doesn't become a shed because it's dirty.
It does.
No, it
No, I'm
doesn't.
not sure on that.
Yeah.
I've got to disagree. No.
Oh, well,
They
you're wrong.
look like spider
No, I
webs.
mean, I'm agreeing with you.
Oh, thank you.
Don't agree with it.
You're correct.
He doesn't deserve it. So, right, okay, well, all right, on different degrees then. So it's not a shed just because it needs washing.
No.
What about, is it not a
Nigel
shed
is-
that's full of crisp packets?
Nigel
and
is
stuff?
spotless.
It's not.
Normally.
No.
But why
Like-
is Derek a shed? Is it
And
because he's
Nigel
rusty?
is a total shed.
How's it a shed?
Have you been in it? The roof. the
Well,
roof
'cause the
lining.
headlining's sagging.
The roof lining isn't attached to any part of the roof apart from by the interior light. It's even hanging off all of the sides now. It's not even tucked in.
Ah, well.
It's got bits
That is,
of
that
trim.
is a little bit sheddy.
It's got bits of trim missing left, right, and centre. It
Well, it's
hasn't
got
got
two
one.
bits of trim
It
missing.
hasn't got one complete seat. It hasn't got one
Complete seat.
Oh, you
seat
mean- he
element
means the
without a bit
plastic
missing.
bits on the side of the seat.
Okay.
Well, yeah, it's got one that's missing. Well, when they come off, they're very difficult to get back on again.
Hasn't got a spare key.
That's not shed worthy.
No.
Paperwork is not properly organised in
That's not
in a leather
shit-worthy.
folder.
Oh, yeah. Well, it never really had any paperwork when I got it. It was basically the next piece of paperwork it was going to get was its certificate of
Destruction.
destruction. Yeah, tricky chaps words.
Yeah. So, the last car you had that wasn't a shed was Alfie. And that was
Your
mechanically a bit of
Eagle
a shed.
says it's an astheric roof. Astheric roof?
Atmospheric.
That's it.
Is that what he said?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're on
Oh.
about the caravan roof or...
No, I think they're about
Uh,
Nigel. Oh. I don't know. Well, I can ask him.
Has
What are you on
anybody
about,
given me
Adam?
any money?
An atmospheric roof. Yes.
I mean, are you ever going to do headlining in Nigel?
Maybe.
Because if you are, do a video on Ex-Lloyd to know how to do it.
Same.
Well, you take off the headlining, take it out of the car.
Yeah, do it and put it back.
No, you strip off all of the residue of the material.
Yeah, and then put some new one on and put it back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want a sponsorship for that. Right, the thing
Why
is...
don't you sell the roof? So that the roof, if
that's what I need.
if somebody pays for it, they get their advert on the roof lining.
Ooh.
That's a good idea, actually.
Actually, I might be tempted to do that.
Yeah, what, Boaty's World?
I've wrote Boaty's World all over
and a
Nigel's
picture of
roof.
your ass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How much would you charge to have a picture of me and Boaty's World tattooed on your ass? Picture on one cheek,
We've done
Boaty's
this
World
one
on the other
before.
cheek. I've forgotten how much you said.
I don't remember, £12?
It's a good job he's not got any overdraft today, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Sad day.
Right, would you accompany me to the tattoo artist as well?
Oh yeah.
You'd do anything to see my arse, wouldn't you?
I would look away when you got it out.
Would you?
Oh, it's going to be all skinny and white and horrible. You're one of those fat blokes that's got a skinny bloke's ass.
Am I?
Yeah.
Like
you
you?
I haven't got... No. I've got a full-size ass. I've got a black man's ass.
Are you going to give it him back?
Anyway, as you well know, the whole Nigel thing is about not spending any money on it at all.
Yes, that's true.
That would spoil it if I started spending money on it now, wouldn't it?
Not if you got somebody else spend money on it.
Well, that's the only way, isn't it?
Would that be allowed?
Yeah.
And I suppose you haven't got another headline in that's not saggy. have you?
No, that's what I was thinking that
Yeah.
I need really. I need to buy a car just for its headlining.
Mm.
Oh, and what's he called? Eric is going to donate a part to Nigel.
Ooh.
Oh.
Yes.
Let's see if we can guess what it is.
Go ahead. Have a guess what Senior Mustard said it was. He had a guess. One of the doors.
Right. That would be interesting. I'd pay to see that.
Yeah.
That would be really funny, actually.
The boot.
Putting a 5-door front door on a 3-door car.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's been done before.
Has it?
I saw a picture of a Peugeot 206 with that.
Was there like a big gap and a
Oh yeah.
bungee cord?
Look, obviously it's not been done by accident. You didn't stick it on and then go try and close it and think, oh no, did it come off a different car after all?
That would be funny. Go on, what part is it?
It would be good actually. What you could do is then use like some rope and tie it around the latch.
What part is it?
Clock.
That's not guessing, is it?
Oh.
Is it the clock?
No, the clock works in Nigel.
No.
What? It's not.
No, it doesn't.
It does.
It doesn't.
It does.
It does.
It does.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
Oh, it doesn't light up.
No.
So it doesn't work.
Well, it does work.
Works as a clock, but not as an illuminated clock.
Right, so it's a clock that you can't see for 50% of the time.
Well, no, I disagree with that.
That's
I'd
like
say
a
you
watch,
can-
though.
I'd say you could see it. That's another
Heater
good
knobs.
point.
But
Eh?
heater knobs.
Nope. Mine are all fine.
They're different knobs anyway.
Steering wheel.
That's true. No. Oh, by the way, I'm getting a new steering wheel for Nigel.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That seems like a good swap.
Somebody. Somebody saw your video and pointed out that it's a bit worn.
Yeah.
And messaged me and said, I've got one exactly the same that's not worn out. I'll send it to you.
Oh.
And that is a result of my video.
That's your video, yeah.
Well, that'll be £1. You can just buy a channel membership. We'll call it quits.
I'll give you my channel
I don't
membership.
know what you're going to take.
Well, it's got to be something that's compatible pre and post
It's
facelift.
got to be something inside.
Sunroof.
It takes a
It doesn't have a sunroof.
Yeah, but it would have. Air conditioning unit.
1 second. No, because Nigel's got that anyway, isn't it?
Yeah, but it don't work.
Well, it needs regassing.
Nothing on Nigel works. It's a shed.
Its engine does.
Parcel shelf.
Nope.
Boot floor thing.
Is it the boot
Nope.
boot trim on the right hand side as you open boot?
Oh, you mean what
Nope.
covers the back tail lights?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I've got those bits. They're just.
I've got it. I've got it. What? Subscribed.
Oh, he's done it.
That's a subscription, not a channel membership. Oh, he's done it!
He has actually, look.
Oh, yeah. Fucking City Rover, you tight ass.
He's never satisfied, is he?
So now you can not watch the daily diaries on a daily basis rather than waiting until Tuesday and not watching them all at once.
Yeah. That and.
I reckon I've got the answer.
Go on.
Door handle.
No.
On the red door, because that
Oh, that would be
the
good.
handle is the same colour as the door.
Yeah.
And that's not Nigel.
It is.
Well, it shouldn't be.
No, it is.
That would
Arguably.
be good if that were a different colour though.
Yeah.
Why?
'Cause I like
What,
that
black?
idea.
Just an unpainted coloured.
No, a different colour.
No.
It's going to get in your head and you're going to be thinking
No,
about it.
it's not. When I first started doing that, it was in my head.
Ah,
Do you know
right.
But then I
colour-
realised there's such a thing as going too far.
The owls,
Do you know what colour's missing off of mine?
That's a good point. Actually, yeah, I will do those.
because they are
Old
fucked.
English white.
Yeah.
Those
yeah.
owls are all sorts of fucked.
Do what?
What's
The owls.
Yeah, the owls are crippled.
Yeah.
What the hell are you on about?
They are shagged.
gear knob, gear gator,
No.
seats?
Oh, definitely not.
Oh yeah, the seats would be good in Nige.
No.
They'd be a definite upgrade.
No, they wouldn't.
Them
They
seats
would.
in Nigel are good. I like
They're
them.
the best seats.
No, full leather are the best.
No.
Cup holder,
No.
stereo.
Oh, I tell you what, would it be kind of cool to integrate some of the newer stuff into the older car and some of the even older ones? Like, if do you know the armrest in the R8 that fits in the 25?
Armrest.
I've heard this before. I have heard this before.
Can't you put R8 seats in an R3 as well? Apparently you have to do some
You change
budget
the
about with
connector.
rear ones, but front
Could you
ones
put
fit.
R2D2 into a 420 Tourer?
Yeah, it's been done before.
Has it?
Are you keeping the eye on on your time, by the way?
What
No.
is Skik on about?
Quarter past.
You were struggling with nervous energy last night, brought on by tiredness or being overwhelmed. You need to watch that.
I agree.
Yeah, it's just concern for you.
I agree with Skik on that one. That's exactly what I was like last night. I was like that before we even started, wasn't I?
Was he rather uncomfortable to be around?
No, it was
No,
it was
I
a
thought we had
delight.
great fun.
A delight on every level.
Really?
God.
And then he got drunk. And then, and then he was loud.
Told off by neighbours.
Well, tell us. We've guessed. We don't know.
Oh, right, okay, yeah.
You've forgotten now, haven't
We
you?
don't care.
No,
But we want to know now.
mud flaps.
Same to you,
Oh.
we're only asking a question.
But I don't know whether I like them or not.
I got in trouble over that.
What, mud flaps?
Yeah.
You got in trouble over mud flaps?
I did, genuinely.
Right.
I got reported
What, for saying mud flaps?
for the context in which I said them.
Right. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You remember now?
I don't remember, but yeah, I know what you're talking about.
I put an advert in Situations Vacant. And I can't repeat it now.
Okay.
But you daren't repeat it.
I don't repeat it now. But it ended with must be flexible and willing to travel. Wanted, blah 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 blah, to act as mud flap. Must be must be flexible and willing to travel, and I got reported to somebody or other. I used to get reported all the time.
Yeah, I can imagine. They just haven't got a sense of humour, these people. You look knackered again, actually.
I am knackered.
Yeah.
I'm absolutely. This is supposed to be my rest day where I catch up with everything, and I haven't had a rest, and I haven't caught up with everything.
I just realised I've gone the whole day without making any video as well.
And I've got to drive all the way home, and then I've got to go to work, and then I've got to do a live stream, and then I've got to get drunk.
Why don't you have the night off?
What, getting drunk?
No, from a live.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't think I could do that.
Look at all them cameras.
It's got the same, but bigger.
That hedgehog looks sunburned.
It is.
It's not very spiky.
No, it doesn't hurt when you pick it up.
It's a hedgehog that's got sunburn and alopecia.
Rob said that hedgehogs do hurt to pick up,
Yeah.
even if you're wearing hedgehog handling mitts.
Is that why you use a spade?
Skik asks, when was the last time you checked your blood pressure?
Gosh, it would have been about.
It doesn't seem like the kind of thing you would do.
I used to. It would have been about 1984.
1984,
Yeah,
when he was 13.
yeah.
What
Is that really necessary
was.
Yeah, because I had quite a serious heart issue, and they,
Ah.
they were trying to get to the bottom of it. I had to wear one of those cardiograph things for 24 hours.
And then you've just been left alone ever since. You are a man of an age where you have to start looking after these things.
No, I just figured that one day I'll die.
Yeah, well, that there's not much you can do about that. Do you
What a
reckon you've
morbid
got any
conversation.
habits that would increase your blood pressure?
Yeah,
Go on.
well,
Go on.
all of them.
All of them.
Smoking,
Yep.
drinking,
Yep.
pottering.
You don't do much of that though.
Julie asks, do you intend on looking after yourself, Boaty?
No.
You want
Julie
somebody
asking
to
the
look
hard-hitting
after him.
questions.
Would you like one of us to look after you?
No,
Well, I'm
because
not doing it.
I've got, you know, thanks be to the FSM, I've got to a point in life where, you know, frankly, I've already lived too long. I've outlived my body. My body's all kinds of fucked up.
Is it?
Yeah, and it's not much fun.
Do you think you could sell all your cars and buy a robot body?
No.
No, you wouldn't have enough money.
It could only be a small robot. Tiny little boaty walking around.
Boaty's little world.
The only thing that would bother me about death is that I wouldn't be aware of it. I wouldn't mind dying as long as I was aware that I was dead and thinking, oh shit, I wish I wasn't dead. But I wouldn't even know anything about it. I just wouldn't exist anymore.
And that's the bit that bothers you the
Yeah,
most.
because I feel I'm too important not to exist.
Do you think it's
Well,
like?
yeah, we get that impression. We
Who's
do.
who's going to replace me?
Do you think it's like when you have an operation, you have a general anaesthetic, you just fall asleep and that's it?
Yeah, except you don't wake up
But you wouldn't know you don't work.
and you don't dream.
You could dream of waking up.
I don't think I had dreams when I were under general anaesthetic.
How long did it take you to grow your beard?
Don't
Or have you
know.
always had it?
I've had it for years,
Have you had it since you was a teenager?
since I was 25. I think.
So you've had a beard for 15 years?
Do you think it's hindered your employment
23.
possibilities?
My what?
Employment possibilities. Do you think there are some things that, some areas where you wouldn't be employed because of your appearance?
Yes, I wouldn't be a firefighter.
Ah.
You wouldn't?
No, because you have to have a mask on your face,
Oh, yeah.
and you can't have a beard because it doesn't seal.
Oh, there's a court case about that at the moment, isn't there?
Is there?
What, like
Yeah.
the right to keep a beard?
Yeah.
Right.
The Scottish Union is suing them.
I mean, that seems a bit silly. I mean,
Doesn't it?
Be a firefighter with a beard if you want, but then if you die because you breathed in loads of smoke and stuff, that's your own fault, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, it's your beard's fault.
Yeah, but
It's
it's
not
not.
owned by you, so it is kind of your
You've got the
Yeah, but
Unless
the
you've
point.
got a sense
you've got the
of
rights
beard.
to your own beard.
I think the point is you wouldn't.
beard rights.
If you died, you wouldn't be
It's
saving
obviously
people,
it's
so
a
you'd
deep
be
question.
harming other people.
Mm.
Yep, and you could be a burden for taking one of the useful firefighting people away.
And if you've got a silly beard, I don't think you should be allowed to work in any customer-facing environment.
Mm.
Really?
I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
If you could grow
I
a
mean,
beard,
there's no
you'd have a
such-
very different opinion on this.
There's no such thing as a silly beard, so he's got a valid point, but what's a silly beard?
Yeah.
Well, any beard that goes beyond the point of non-silliness.
Beyond the point of non-silly.
Yeah, I mean, there's a point where I support anybody's right to wear a beard, but there's
You
a-
don't, because you just said but afterwards. I'm not a racist, but...
I support anybody's right to wear a beard, but if a beard gets to the point where it's very obviously, purposefully being grown to a point where its function is something other than to be a normal beard, then that's too far, in my opinion. And those people should.
And he's just said the magic words there, his opinion, which
Yeah.
is worthless.
Its function is to be a beard.
Yeah, I mean, right, some people have a beard and its function is to be a beard, right? Some people then develop the beard so that it's supposed to become a statement of some sort. And
So
that's
what's
the
wrong
sort.
with that?
Well, it shouldn't be allowed.
Why?
Sorry?
Why?
Well, for the obvious reasons.
Which are?
Well, that it's offensive and they should find
Why is it offensive?
another way to express themselves.
Why should they?
Has anyone ever been offended by a beard?
Because it's attention-seeking behaviour, isn't
Why
it?
is it?
Well, because it's behaviour that's designed to seek attention.
And how
Just
can
like
you-
complaining about beards.
Sorry?
Just like complaining about it.
Well, no, because I don't walk down the street complaining
no,
about
you drive
beards.
down the street, even if you've only got to go 50 metres.
I don't.
That's pretty much him driving to the other car that he needs to take
Oh
out.
yeah.
I don't transport myself down the street complaining about beards. Whereas people who have attention-seeking beards, they've got them all the time. That's kind of the point. And they should not be allowed into certain environments because they're trying to make the environment about them, and it shouldn't be about them.
See, I think
If
might-
you're
Don't
working-
work in your house.
If you're working in McDonald's, then it should be about the customer, not about you. And if you're wearing an attention-seeking beard, you're trying to make McDonald's all about you.
See, I think
And
what
McDonald's is bigger than that.
what we found, I think, here is a point where the person with the beard's not attention seeking. I think it's the fact that Boaty loves beards that much that they draw his attention, so he just assumes that everybody's attention seeking.
I think.
Well, okay.
Or Julie put, Boaty never seeks attention, ever.
What's about?
Yeah, but I do it in an inoffensive way. Right? Yeah, no, seriously. Right? I am an attention whore. I admit it. Right? But I do it within the parameters. I don't inflict myself on anybody. I do it through my YouTube channel or through my Facebook group. And people can either look at it or not look at it. I don't walk down the street being Boaty and inflicting myself on everybody.
Well, your policeman neighbour doesn't think that.
Yeah, well,
That is true. That is true. And that woman outside on, what is it, Milkston Row or whatever it is?
it was 1:30 in the morning. I mean, how was I supposed to know he could hear me? But generally speaking, I don't do it. Whereas people with beards they're just walking around shouting at everybody, look at me, look at me.
Do you find ladies with ladies' perfume offensive?
What'd you say?
Generally
Ladies'
speaking,
perfume.
no.
Right. When you have a lady walk past you and she's got quite a lot on, and you can whiff her from 20 metres away, do you think, yeah, I should not be getting, or you should not be getting up my nose, milady?
Well, no, I don't, because, I mean, if they were smelling that much of perfume, I would assume that they had some issue, like they shit themselves or something, and they're using that to cover it up, and I'd be grateful, because I'd rather smell their perfume than their shitty knickers. And a woman who shit herself is not a pleasant odour.
It really isn't, no. The only thing is, I don't reckon that's why they put the stuff on now.
It's a possible reason, you can't
Well,
deny
why
that.
don't tramps wear the stuff then?
Well, because it's expensive, and tramps, by definition, tend to be quite poor.
Yeah, but it's, I would imagine, it's one of those things
What do you mean you would imagine?
well, I'm trying to, that it's actually quite easy to steal.
Well, why don't you wear perfume then?
I don't know.
You dress like a tramp. So, and you've
A
got
summer tramp.
the unkempt hair and facial hair of a tramp.
Yeah.
So, what's your reason for not wearing perfume
I'm not a thief.
or aftershave?
We've gone from Boaty not offending people walking down the street to people Boaty just offending people.
Everyone.
Imagine if you could buy like a kind of aftershave that would cover up the smell of smoking.
Yeah, I'd love that.
Would you?
Yeah. Yeah.
If it could actively be
But
covered
then you
up.
could say the same thing about cigarettes, where
You-
people walk down the street smoking and inflict the...
Yeah, they're just attention seeking. Look at me with my cigarette.
No, that's different. They're selfish.
Oh, okay.
They're selfish and thoughtless.
Here we go again. It doesn't.
That's not the same as
It
attention
doesn't
seeking.
matter. It's basically he'll wear it like a badge of honour. If you're going to point somebody out that he's doing wrong.
Number one tosser.
I am selfish and thoughtless and put myself before other people. Yeah. It's the best
Well,
way
most
to be
people
in
do,
life.
but they don't admit it.
Exactly.
So at least you're honest.
Yeah, that's another thing in my favour.
Yeah.
Someone asked, Julie asked actually, what did
not
we all
really,
have for
okay.
lunch?
I don't know about anybody else, but we had stuff from the Moroccan place on Milton Road.
Yeah, what were it?
I had lamb shawarma with chips and salad.
Same as me.
I had chicken shawarma
Wrap thing.
wrap in a naan bread.
And I just had a piece of chicken.
With a naan bread.
Yeah.
A piece being half a chicken.
Actually, it's quite a small naan bread.
And it was half a chicken. It wasn't like a piece of chicken, it was 50% of a chicken.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a lot of chicken.
Yeah, and the bones didn't get eaten, but the rest of it did.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was a bit weird, but they were just chopping it through bones when they were doing it.
That was a really powerful set of secateurs, wasn't it, that he had?
Maybe he prunes his garden with him as well.
No, that's it.
Right. Yeah, nice fart.
Thank you. Thank you.
So,
Attention seeking.
nearly 3:30.
Oh, shit.
Ah.
Okay, I've got to go.
I'll go and find you a window regulator.
Don't
Have you ever
find,
fit one?
don't
Yeah,
find
I-
his, it don't work. Can
Might-
you find another one?
It might be the switch,
Well, that's
though.
what I thought.
Because I don't know, because it was working last time.
Because it
It
doesn't
was
make
just
a
a bit
noise
slow.
at all.
Right.
Separate fuse, or are they on the same fuse?
I can't remember, to be honest.
Worth having a look at the fuse, Joe.
Well, I'm not going to fiddle with it till I get home because I don't want to fiddle
Yeah.
with it and the window go down and it won't go up.
It could be the fuse, you see.
Yeah.
And if it is the fuse, then all you need to do is replace the fuse,
Well, I know that.
and that should be okay.
But I have no fuses.
But you might want to.
Jason
I've got
does.
fuses.
Have you?
The non-remote right one that
Well, I
you're
thought
looking
what-
No,
Okay.
Pingu sent me some.
He's got loads of fuses, but he refuses to let them go.
Yeah, but the point is, there'll be a reason why the fuse is blown,
Uh,
and that's what you need to think about.
yes, exactly.
You've always got to look beyond the immediacy of the caravan.
Is this the same person that's talking? Is the person that just clears codes and goes, fix?
Well, if it's not saying it's wrong, then it's fixed.
Well, that's a bit like saying, there's nothing wrong with your window, just don't use it. Then it's not broken, is it?
He said that
I
yesterday.
did say that.
Oh, did you? Oh.
I said, he said it's not working. I said, can you see through it? And he said, yeah. I said, does it stop the wind and rain from coming in? He said, yeah. I said, it's working. That is a Windows function, to stop things getting in and to allow you to see through it. That is, in my mind, that's what I'd tell him if he was a customer.
It all makes sense now.
I wasn't complaining, I was just asking.
You took it down a motorway. Can't cover that sort of behaviour, sir. Sorry.
Well then, so it looks a bit like we're going to be finishing Boaty's live stream off in any second now because he's got to go.
I have got to go. I've got to go.
Gotta
Look.
go.
I've got to go and find a window regulator.
You haven't got to.
You haven't got to.
Well, I might as well, haven't I, just in case.
Yeah, but then if it's not the window regulator, you've given away a window regulator that you needn't have given away.
Well,
And he's stuck with a window regulator that's no use to him. No, okay, you
But
could put
it
it back.
could be if it ever goes wrong, if it's not.
it's always worthwhile having a spare window regulator, as I
They
found
break a
out to
lot.
my detriment.
Wise words there.
Why? What did you say?
Hey? No,
Nobody
you,
says anything wiser than you.
you said it. You've come out with the occasional bon mot. I like the fact that Joseph Lloyd numbers his very vague vlogs in Roman numerals.
Does he?
I've never noticed that.
No, I've not noticed that.
I think that's a touch of class.
It is a touch of class. He's very classy.
He is a very classy gentleman.
You could be like him if you could stop all the boardiness and
Farting.
the farting and the smoking and the swearing and stuff.
I can't imagine
And
Joseph
the hate
Lloyd
for
breaking
beards.
wind. I mean, he must do.
Right, yeah.
but I can't imagine it.
Why would you want to?
Well,
Well, now I've thought about it, I have to imagine it.
Skik, have you never been on a Boaty's live? He doesn't read the comments.
what?
Good live. Read 1 in 50 comments.
That would actually be really... I'd love to... That would be a brilliant thing for comic relief, wouldn't it?
Well,
A farting Joseph Lloyd.
you've been reading the comments though, so just
Good
Boaty
afternoon. I'd love that.
Maybe you could fart the time.
Fart the time.
We should do that for comic relief. All the major...
Comic relief still a thing?
I don't know. All the major channels should do a farting video.
Tracy says cheese eaters are perverts.
I agree, 100%.
Cheese.
Cheese.
How do you become a pervert by eating cheese?
Hard work.
I'm sure that Google can tell you that.
Is that really the kind of thing you want to tap into your search engine?
Does eating cheese lead to perversion? I would argue that eating cheese is a perversion, right? Because, same as drinking milk, you are effectively sucking at a titty as a fully grown man, and if that's not perverted, I don't know what is. Now you might say, oh yeah, but I get it from the fridge. You're just masking your perversion. You are effectively sucking on a titty and drinking the result, and that's not right.
Skik says Boaty has problems settling down.
What, because he's stood over there?
I've no idea.
And settling down in what way though?
I got married, I had kids. How settled do you want me to be?
Bad example.
How do you know that, Tracy?
Tracy knows everything about him.
No, she literally put Skip Boaty is smoking out of the door.
Because he's not there, is he?
Yeah, but he could be there.
Yeah, but
He
he's over
could be
there,
in the toilet room.
and you can hear him behind you.
Tracy's known me for a long time. Tracy's known me for 20 odd years.
Wonder what that's like.
Poor
And Tracy isn't even a member.
Sorry?
Even Tracy isn't a member. She's not a very good friend.
She used to be a member. She was a
Oh, did
member
she?
for ages.
What
Yeah.
have you done wrong then?
I don't know. She never told me. I just noticed that, oh, she's not a member anymore. I noticed my number went down, and I thought, right, who's left? And it was Tracy. And I thought, oh.
I remember the day when Psychonaut 7 gave us all those memberships and we all had them for a month, and then when it came to everyone to resubscribe, nobody did. It just went from about 50 to like 1. Rude.
Yeah, that happened. How disappointed was I? Oh, I need to schedule another video, don't I? And then it's 15:33. I really need to go home. I really need to go home. Yes, I do.
Eat my crumpet collection.
I've done that one.
Collection
I've done
in the
that one.
fridge. It's all going off because it's made of bread, and I don't eat the stuff anyway.
Right, Wednesdays is Wednesdays is about to go live. Public.
Can you not set them at times to do it?
Yeah, it's called scheduling. But guess what? I didn't do that. Guess why I didn't do it?
Because you were
Takes too much
drunk.
time.
Yeah, because I didn't go to bed until 4 o'clock and woke up and had to go straight out.
Straight out.
Oh, somebody was knocking my door before I'd even finished my first coffee of the day.
Was there?
Yeah.
Rude.
What, telling you that you're drinking too loudly?
I woke up at 8:30 and thought, right, I must get up. And I got immediately up, went to the lavatory for a little wee, fell asleep on the bog at 8:30, woke up at 9:30.
You fell asleep for an hour at the toilet.
Sat
Yes.
down.
Yeah. I always sit down for a whittle.
No, just.
Well, yeah, otherwise he'd fall over while he was asleep.
Policy's sleep stood up, so I just wondered.
No, I was definitely lying down. Sitting down.
Lying down.
Sitting down.
You sure you weren't in bath instead of the toilet?
I've done that before now. Have you ever been that drunk where the only thing you can think to do is to get in the bath?
Nope.
Which is a stupendously stupid thing to do, really.
Tracy said, to be fair, I wanted to chuck some cash via PayPal because money in it.
To be fair, what?
But as you just said,
What did she say?
Oh, there you go. There, I read the, so I was a member and my card expired and I haven't redone the details. To be fair, I wanted to chuck some cash via PayPal because more money in it. So you get the money.
you thought it was like more money in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she was thinking about sending me cash by PayPal so that I got more than the money,
Yes.
rather than becoming renewing her channel membership.
Yes.
And then she didn't do either.
Personal
Yes.
question. Boaty, have you ever had a blackout while or after drinking?
Is this Skik that's asking?
Yeah.
Skik's very concerned about your health.
You also asked just now.
A blackout.
Yeah.
Yeah, before, during, after, you name it. I mean, there are about 17 years of my life where, quite frankly, I can't remember what happened.
Well, make of that what you will.
I would like to make a hat of it.
What?
You
Of the
make,
hedgehog?
you make a hat of everything.
If we're
Hey.
talking origami. Oh, and I would just like to thank the Top Dun JS 1200
Oh, I've missed that.
for powering this live stream. Thank you, Top Dun.
Top done, top done,
Better
top
than the
done,
bottom
done, done, top of done, done, done.
It's definitely my favourite Don.
Ow! You... Simon, you a fucking prick you are.
I love,
I'm sorry,
I
Hedgehog.
love the Scouse Hedgehog of Truth. That is brilliant. That is brilliant. That's what's been missing.
That shouldn't be on one of your kids' videos.
How are they going?
That's how he moves as well.
I reckon that is going to be huge.
Hey, you want a fucking fight? Do you? Hey, fancy a fight, do you? Hey, what about you? Hey.
Calm down, calm
How many
down.
views did you get on your other video?
Oh, I think it's about 70.
Apparently, live streams are about any question, Joe. That is the point of them.
There you are.
There you
That's
go.
you told, Joe.
There you go.
Yeah, well, that's true enough. Any question goes.
Yeah. And I answered them honestly and thoroughly, because I'm like that. I'm a very open man.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the missing member of the Beastie Boys.
Do you know what? I've really got to go. I've got to get to work tonight.
Yeah, come on, let's do a go.
Thanks for watching, darlings, and I'll see you. Joe and I will see you tonight at 11 o'clock. In it.
Yeah,